Myself, Dr. Kulbhushan Sasane, working as Assistant Professor from Department of Chemistry, Bhagavan College, Vita. We are going to discuss mass spectrometry. In that one, will discuss ionization techniques. Mass spectrum is significantly depends on ionization techniques. Variation in spectrum is introduced in terms of first one number of peaks and then second intensity of peak. So intensity is generally related to the molecular ion peak. Ionization technique mainly divided into the two parts, hard ionization technique and soft ionization technique. In first one, high energy will be used. So because of this high energy used for ionization, higher fragmentation will take place and intensity of molecular ion is suppressed or low. In second one, that is in soft ionization technique, low energy will be used for the ionization and therefore low fragmentation takes place. Means what? There is a intensity of molecular ion peak is high. So there are several methods used for ionization. Gaseous phase technique, desorption ionization technique and evaporative ionization technique. These are mainly three techniques. We'll see one by one. First one, gaseous phase ionization technique, which is again divided into the two parts, electron ionization and chemical ionization. The desorption ionization technique again divided into the three parts, field desorption ionization technique, fast atom bombardment technique and MALDI. MALDI, the long form of MALDI is matrix assisted laser desorption ionization technique, and evaporative ionization technique is again divided into the four parts. First one, electro spray technique, thermospray ionization technique and APCI and APPI technique. We'll see in next part. The first one is gas phase ionization technique. In this technique, sample is vaporized before ionization. As we know that this technique is divided into the two parts, electron ionization and chemical ionization. We'll see one by one. Electron ionization technique, in which electron will be directly bombarded on the sample, and the sample produces molecular ion and fragment ion. In chemical ionization, one carrier gas will be taken and that carrier gas firstly ionized by electron that produces primary ions, and then produce primary ion again bombarded with the electron and reacted with the excessive carrier gas to produce the secondary ions, and finally the secondary ions react with the analyte to produce the ionization. The second one, desorption ionization. The liquid or solid sample will be directly converted into the gaseous ions. So these gaseous ions are directly analyzed in the mass analyzer. So there are different methods under the desorption ionization technique. The first one is field desorption ionization technique. Simply in this technique, sample will be placed at anode, and anode, which is made up of metal, that desorbs the ions from molecular or analyte. The second one is fast atom bombardment. In this technique, sample will be mixed with the matrix and neutral atom beam will be bombarded on matrix. So sample will be ionized. And the third one, matrix assisted laser desorption ionization. In this technique, analyte is mixed with a polar matrix and laser light used for the ionization. The last one, evaporative ionization technique. In this technique, solvent molecules are removed by evaporation and ions will be produced. This technique is mainly used in chromatographic techniques. So, we'll see in detail electron ionization. Electron ionization, also known as electron bombardment ionization. In this technique, gaseous sample directly converted into the molecular ion with the help of beam of electron. The main function of electron ionization technique is to convert gaseous sample into the molecular ion. In this type is nothing but a hard ionization technique. So large amount of fragmentation takes place from the molecular ion. Due to the higher energy potential, large amount of fragmentation takes place. The reaction is shown below, that is M stand for the molecule and electron is bombarded from the beam of electron. It gives molecular ion radical plus 2 electrons. 1 electron from beam of electron which is bombarded on molecule or analyte, and because of that bombardment molecule lost 1 electron. Further fragmentation gives M1 plus, M2 plus and M3 plus molecular ions. The operating pressure in this ionization is 10 raised to 6 to 10 raised to 5 torr. This is the simple diagram for electron ionization. The first slit 1, slit 2 and slit 3 is there. The slit 1, from the slit 1 gaseous sample is entered into the ionization chamber. In ionization chamber, tungsten filament is there which produces beam of electrons and some atmospheric pressure is there. The G1 and G2 is stand for grid 1 and grid 2 which produces the electron potential. Because of this electrode potential, the beam of electron is bombarded on molecule and fragmentation of that molecule takes place. The produced electrons are absorbed at anode and only the positively charged molecular ion is accelerated towards the next chamber, which is started from the slit 2 and end to the slit 3, named as ion acceleration chamber. In ion acceleration chamber, again there are 3 electrode or grid which is denoted by G3, G4 and G5. The first having positive potential, the second grid shows negative potential and the third grid shows more negative potential. When the electrons entered into the ion acceleration chamber, they the positive molecules are deflected by the positive potential electrode and they attracted towards the negatively potential electrode, and because of this they get some acceleration and they tilt towards the right hand side and enters into the mass analyzer. So this is the simple working of electron ionization that we know that. So this is simple explanation. Thank you.